Right. Sorry I couldn't record for the last 6 days. But anyways, this was the trade that I took yesterday. It hit take profit, and I think I followed all of my rules, so I'm gonna be going over this trade. Had no news. Also, the daily structure was bearish on both the indexes, and on the 4 hour we were also bearish. I think we were bearish, yeah. This is the low, this is the high. Uh, this is the low, and this is the high. Yeah, so we didn't break for our structures to the upside. I think on both the indexes. So because of that, I was like already coming today. I was bearish because we had this big sell-off, and I expected price to come into equilibrium and then continue down. Um, I think it hit on ES, but it didn't on Nasdaq because Nasdaq was a bit more bearish, even though there wasn't any S&P divergences. Yeah, so I wanted diesels to get taken out, but that didn't happen. But I put my take profit like right here or something. Then it hit, and then it got reversed. Market opened right here. We basically did a manipulation, and then I wake up usually around 7 a.m. right here. And then we broke structure, well, right here, basically right and open, but we didn't come into equilibrium. We didn't actually hit it, so I didn't take the trade even though we got confirmation. And I'm glad that I didn't. And then we broke to the upside, and I was waiting for this gap right here to get inversed to start looking for shorts. That happened, and then price was right here, so I drew equilibrium from this high to this low, and then that got hit right here, and then we broke structure to the downside. We broke this 3 minute low, but I waited because we were so extended to the downside. I waited until we came back up to this order block. I don't use them, but I just want to get a better entry. And this was a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, which is good enough. Not great, but I think that wasn't terrible. Then I targeted this low, which was really obvious because there was like no draw on liquidity to the upside. So that was like the only place where price could probably go. So I think this is really high probability, probability, and I'm really glad in the way that I traded that day. So here we got a take profit, and I think I followed all my rules. So I'm gonna be going over them now. Here we had a daily time frame and a 4 hour. Were always bearish. We had a death sweep, change of trend, then retrace confirmation, high time frame liquidity. I targeted only one, and I didn't get greedy and targeted all of this at close just to get a really high profit because I would just get stopped out. And then I took it on the leading index, even if there wasn't an S&P divergence. Um, Nasdaq was more just more bearish. We were just, I guess, closer to liquidity. Was two risk reward, at least two risk reward, and I risked like 1% or something. So yeah, that was a really good day yesterday, and I made like $200 on a $100,000 account because I'm trading these like the new ticks or whatever markets. And I actually made an account that was like 10K, but the contract size is 30K. Um, and I couldn't buy it. So I could only risk like 1.5 or 1.6 or something. So next trades that I'm gonna be taking, this balance is not gonna be accurate because I can't risk the proper amount. If I do, then I will have data delay. I don't know if Jamie's watching this, but I want to thank him for switching to these markets, and now I actually have real data, so that's really good. But we can basically just 10x whatever this amount is. So I actually made like 2,500. This balance doesn't really matter. What matters is like the trades that I take and how much I was actually going to risk. And then on ES, I just took a trade, but I'm only gonna make like $15 because yeah, I can't risk like $100, which is like 0.1% or whatever. It's actually really good. I'm up like I'm up 5% this month, which is really huge. And I have the potential to maybe have two profitable months, two remonths, which I've never had before. So really glad how I've been trading recently. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the replay for the recap. I'm currently in another trade right now. Yes, here's like a sneak peek, but uh yeah, this is a really big risk reward, but I just took it a little bit later in the market, but I'm gonna cover it in maybe tomorrow in another video. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, and yeah, bye.